Shannon, how are you?
I'm good, brother. How you doing, George?
I'm really good, man. I'm really good. Listen, we've been brought together for a great cause. You're out in across the pond this week. What brings you to London?
Oh man, the great people of England invited me here to help me raise funds for the Brownsville Boxing Academy, which is a boxing school. Which we happen to have a boxing team. We will have a boxing team, but it's a boxing school where you can go to learn everything in the sport of boxing, from managing, from cut man, cut woman, judges, referees. So the good people here, Rohan and Adriel and the team, they was like, we're going to help you raise funds. It's not going to be an easy job building this academy because we're in the worst number one neighborhood in the nation, in America, Brownsville, Brooklyn, the highest in murder rate, the highest in crime, the highest in everything. And but one thing they do love, George, they love boxing. If
Hmm.
I would have took any other sport there, they would have like, whatever. But I took boxing, and they won it. They're excited, and I'm excited. So I'm looking forward to this. And thanks to again to the guys over at Buddha Box and Playhouse and these guys and the phenomenal PR team, man, that I have that's helping me raise, capital and get this thing going.
And one man from Brownsville, Mike Tyson, he's back in action November the 15th against Jake Paul. You'll have a keen eye on that one. You have sort of a unique angle, if you like, because you trained Jake Paul early in his career. How do you see this fight going?
Oh man, it's I can't even imagine like the first round, like what's gonna happen because I think Jake ain't no chump. He ain't gonna lay down. I know him personally. I worked with him, and he's always a little tough and he's a little crazy. So think about it. That's what makes this interesting. That he's crazy enough to go in the ring with Mike Tyson, and if Mike Tyson do what he got to do, he can hurt him, and he's willing to give it a shot. So, hats off to him because a lot of kids would be like, hell no, you crazy? The real Mike Tyson, if he's in shape and he's, ready to punch hard, he could punch through his guard and knock him out. He could punch with his hands up and knock him out. But we're going to see. We don't know what he got left, champ. You know what I'm saying, George? He's 58 years old. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing, though. 58-year-old man, we're going to see what he got. What's Jake got? Can he stand up? Can he fight back? Can he hurt Mike Tyson? I mean, the thing is, the whole world's gonna be watching, champ. Can you imagine that on Netflix? The whole world gonna be watching. That's huge, man. Huge for the world. So I'm looking forward to it.
Mm. And of course, you retired twice, came back, I think, in your late 40s. So you have an understanding of what it's like to get back into the ring at an older age. What is the main difficulty that Mike Tyson's going to come across when he steps back between those ropes and the training beforehand, more importantly?
It's just the training. It's just the training, and I'm not retired. It's just that nobody want to fight me. I'm not retired. I'm just inactive because they scared. You know what I'm saying? They're scared of me, champ, for real. So I'm looking to fight in March. I'm gonna be fighting in March. Yeah, I'm gonna fight in March. And if Jake beat Mike Tyson, I'm gonna avenge Mike and knock Jake out cold. That's what I want to do. If he wins,
Wow.
yeah.
Have there been talks of this, or is this just
No, I'm just
just
telling you right now. I'm telling you first. If Mike lose, I got to fight for the neighborhood. You get me? You see the hat? Huh? Brownsville Boxing Academy. I can't let Mike go out like that. But I think it's gonna be a great fight, and Mike should do what he got to do.
Mm. Because there has been a lot of talks about you coming back for quite some time. I remember, I think it was 2021. There
Yeah,
was
they
talks of
scared. I
a
was gonna beat up David Haye. He's scared. I seen him last night in the restaurant. I was gonna set it off, but he was with his son. I seen David Haye last night. I was gonna knock him out, but he's with his son. I didn't want to, embarrass him in front of his son.
there was an offer for Vladimir Klitschko. I seem to remember you
Yeah,
suggesting.
I'll fight anybody. I'll fight Chisora. I'll fight anybody. They don't want to fight me, champ. I got the most first round knockouts in boxing history. Serious. It's for a reason. It's for a reason. They can say they swept me under the rug because they said, just leave him alone. If we ignore him, he'll go away.
Mm.
I'm telling you.
36 first round knockouts, if I remember
Okay.
correctly, 55 knockouts from 60 wins. I wonder, what's your favorite of the lot?
Uh, man. Uh, I had a few vicious knockouts that I was scared that I might have done something horrific, like to a person. So, but there was some pretty knockouts. But one dude I hit so hard, man, he was sleeping for 15 minutes. but I was scared. I was scared. I thought something happened to him, but it was a pretty one, boy. Ooh, should have seen that right hand. I threw it straight like an arrow. Like you shoot an arrow, it was straight down the pike, and it went straight. Boom! But I had a lot. I had a lot of the sweet ones. I'm a little sick. Look how I'm smiling. I'm smiling about the knockout. Vicious. Say that again, champ.
The one that sits out for me is the Sergey Lahovic for the WBO, knocking him through the ropes last second of the fight. That's got to be one that stands out for you.
Yeah, that was a good one. That was cool, but it took too long. I was tired. I couldn't breathe. I was having an asthma attack the whole fight. I was breathing. I couldn't, I was born with asthma, but then I got him. But I had this one, another one. Oh, wait, I hit this boy so hard. He's still asleep.
Who was that? Who was that?
Oh, man. What's his name? Ryan, Dickie Ryan or Ryan, I forgot his name. Vicious. Oh, it was so bad. It was so bad, I was worried. I knocked him out. He was unconscious on the bottom rope. His body was twisted, like out the ring, hanging out the ring. One arm, that was nasty, champ. But, it can happen to me, so I got to make sure it happened to them and not happen to me.
100%. I mean, you talk about Mike Tyson. There was at one point a talk about you fighting Mike Tyson prime for prime. I think it was before the Francis Botha fight. Of course, that ended in a draw. There was a lot of talk in a lot of magazines at the time that you were next in line. Why did that fight never happen, and why has it not happened to this day?
I don't think they really wanted to fight me, and I know they didn't want to fight me. And I understand he had other, other fighters that could be easier probably, or I don't know, but it don't matter. It didn't happen, and you know what? I'm from Brownsville. He from Brownsville. Brownsville stick together. It's sick. It's crazy, man. You can go anywhere in the world, and you can see your enemy from the neighborhood. You'd be like, I'm gonna kill him when you know what I'm saying? But if you see him out of town and somebody else try to jump on him or fight him, you're gonna help him. Because he's from Brownsville. We stick together. Now, when he get back to Brownsville, I might kill him, but I can't let nobody else do it. It's a code, it's a thing. You can't let nobody from Brownsville, you know what I'm saying? We stick together. So that's kind of why we didn't fight either. Riddick Bowe, we never fought each other, all us. We stick together. You know what I mean?
Definitely. I mean, crossover boxing, you've obviously been involved in it from a very early time with the YouTuber boxing. But before that, you were actually one of the first boxers to go over and cross over in a different sport. There was a fight with Tom Erickson in kickboxing. I remember that one, of course. You took 3 leg kicks. You were in a lot of pain, but you got him out of there. What are your memories of that amazing night?
Never do this again. Never do this again. He kicked the bro. Excuse my language, pardon me. He kicked me so hard that I said, damn, I can't believe it. And I was fortunate to hit him with a great shot and knock him out because, as you see, I never did it again, huh? I'm not stupid. The champ ain't stupid. You see, I never went back. They offered me your money, too. I was like, hell no. You no way, brother.
How did they get you in the kickboxing ring? How did that happen?
They gave me $500,000.
Oh, there we go.
And then they offered me another $1 million to come back. I said, no way. They offered me $1 million. I said, no way in the world. You can keep the money.
And of course, there was that great night with Lennox Lewis as well. Your memories of that fight. I mean, you had an absolutely fantastic second round. Rocked him, nearly got him out of there, and then he rallied back to win the fight in the fifth.
Bringing up all my past. You're hurting me, champ. You feel like punching to the jaw. Damn. Oh, yeah, it was a tough night. It was a tough night. Hats off to him. One of the greatest heavyweight champions in the history of boxing. He could possibly be in the top 3, 5. No, seriously, on any given night, Lennox Lewis could have beat any man in history. Any man in history, Lennox Lewis could have beat him on any given night, him in his peak. And I fought him. I fought an absolute legend, one of the greatest fighters of heavyweight champions of all time. Hats off to him. But I think I could have beat him, champ. I'm going to keep it real with you. I wasn't in the best shape. But I ain't going to even go there. We ain't going to go there. I'm going to leave it alone. But I could have got him, champ. I ain't lying to you, champ. Word up for real on everything.
Well, I say it because he's talking about coming back, isn't he? I mean, there's a potential of a rematch there.
I already asked him when we was on Saudi Arabia. I was like, yo, what's up? Let's get it. I'm with it. If Mike Tyson can do it at 58, I'm 52,000 years old, champ. You know what I'm saying? Why can't I fight? They tell him, ask him. I'm coming back, champ. I'm fighting in March. Hopefully here in England or Europe somewhere, I'm gonna fight, and the world can see me do it again. We still can dance.
Definitely, definitely. I wonder how you compare this current era of heavyweight boxing to yours. Obviously, Lennox Lewis was considered the best of your era, and the best of this era, I suppose, is Alexander Usyk, potentially Tyson Fury, depending on who you speak to. How do you see a fight between a Tyson Fury and a Lennox Lewis going down?
I'd go with Lennox.
Mm-hmm.
Right hand strong. Um, a style that was simplistic but effective. You know what I'm saying? And he did it. He did everything right. The right uppercut was strong. His jab was strong. His right hand was strong. His hook was decent. You know what I'm saying? He was decent all around. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's tough to tell him. But you know what? I'm gonna keep it real with you, champ. Tyson Fury could fight, yo. He can fight, champ. Real talk. He can fight. Look at him. He can fight southpaw. He can fight right-handed. He could be aggressive, and he could box. He could box. He could really box, move his head. He could go, look how he fought Wilder. He had to go forward and slug it out. So he showed you that he could go both, he could do a lot. Now Usyk, that's another animal too. Another machine, a machine, different type of human being, just to be that strong. And he ain't short as people think he is. I stood right next to him. We face to face, like eye to eye. He's a big guy too. So for him to be able to be that strong, had that much stamina, is unbelievable, man. He's disciplined. He's strong. He's a different type of human being as well. So this era, man, is a bigger men with better training. We didn't know nothing when we was training. We was making it up as we went. We had the advances in everything you have for recuperation, food, medicine, what we know about sleep, how important we know to like regenerate the body. It's unreal. It's unheard of.
Huge and massive for your era, but some of these guys, 6'9", 6'8", is absolutely crazy. You've got Bakadir Jalilov coming through right now, the Olympic champion.
Unbelievable.
It's absolutely wild, this current era.
Unbelievable. I mean, men this big can box, because usually big men couldn't fight. I used to knock him out all the time. I used to love it. Oh, he big. I'm gonna knock him out easy. You know what I'm saying? Because they're not athletic. They didn't have what it took. But now, no way. These guys are just like, they can run fast. They look at AJ, how big he is, but he got hands, you know. Big men have gotten better. And Lennox Lewis, he was the first. Riddick Bowe, these were the first big men that could fight, you know.
Finally, want to leave it on this one. The greatest night, your greatest and most memorable fight that you've been a part of.
Sheesh. It ain't happened yet. It's coming in March.
There's got to be something.
But I will say this, you know, I'm going to keep it real with you now. You know, studying boxing as a kid, you know, knowing that it began here in England, fisticuffs, you know what I'm saying? It was always like a dream for me to come here. When I came here, I got, you know, recognized and all that. When I fought my last fight, if I never fight again, my last fight was at the O2 Arena. You know what I'm saying? And that was fun, champ. You know what I'm saying? That was fun, champ.
Definitely. Well, listen, man, it's great to have you back and great to have some time with you. It's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you, Shannon.
You're the best, champ. Thank you, brother.
On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.